We begin with some new insight into a dramatic scene that unfolded last night at an intersection in Kitchener. A man brought down by a taser after threatening a police officer with a hatchet. All of it captured on camera by commuters who were heading home from work. Let's go to CTV's Ashley Bacon now for more on this. Ashley, the former OPP commissioner, also telling us that the officer involved here showed incredible restraint by not using his gun, given the circumstances there.
Tony, officers ended up using a conducted energy weapon, also known as a taser, before the suspect was subdued. One witness describing the entire ordeal as the craziest thing he's seen in his life.
Holy
A startling situation unfolding right in front of busy rush hour traffic.
holy
A man with a hatchet approaching a police officer in a busy intersection along Strasbourg Road in Kitchener.
He was going towards the police officer with no fear in his eyes, so that was pretty scary to see that unfolding.
Police say it all started when an officer got a license plate alert about a vehicle belonging to a disqualified driver.
When the officer went to turn around, the subject went through the intersection and was involved in a collision.
After that crash, police say the scene escalated. The man tried to fight the officer, who tried to use a conducted energy weapon on him. When that failed, police say the man threatened the officer with a hatchet. Witness Matt Cunningham saw it all unfold on his way home from work.
I am still absolutely shocked. I grew up in that area and I've never seen anything remotely close to that in my entire life.
Eventually, a conducted energy weapon is used a second time, bringing down the suspect.
There was 4 or 5 police cars on the scene within 2 minutes, so I felt it was a very prompt response and the officers did a great job controlling this situation.
Regional police also praising the response of the first officer involved.
Our priority is to the safety of that suspect that we're apprehending, but also the safety of the public around. So the officers are cognizant of that too, and that plays into their decision making. We're very proud of our officers' response.
And so is former OPP Commissioner and CTV News public safety analyst Chris Lewis, who says, in his view, the officer showed incredible restraint, avoiding the use of lethal force during an unpredictable situation.
You could see how that quickly could have changed at any point along the way, and then suddenly the officer has to go to deadly force very, very quickly. In this case, it wasn't required, thankfully, and ultimately it ended without any loss of life.
The 27-year-old man who was arrested at the scene is facing a number of charges, including assaulting a police officer and disarming a police officer. There were 3 people in the second vehicle of the initial crash with the truck. They were taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.